Hello everyone, welcome back to the next day of Megamind month, and today
Hooray!
we have a special episode, and there's going to be a vacuum for a little bit that's going back and forth between being loud and not loud. Okay, never mind,
You're
it's
spiking
done.
your own audio, good job.
Never mind, it's done. So today we're going to be drawing Megamind related stuff and Megamind's Megamind. So today we're going to start, actually, I did not mean to open that up. I meant to.
It probably won't even show up on the recording, but even if it does.
It won't. What I meant to show is here.
It was just a Discord server.
Yeah. Capture cursor. Okay, it is capturing my cursor. Just making sure everybody can see my cursor. I can't really see it. Oh,
yeah,
okay, now I
it's
can.
very small, but I can see it.
So, okay. So you're gonna see my entire art process of me drawing through anything that I like to draw through. By that I mean the thumbnails you see, the amazing Sonic the Hedgehog art that I create like once a month probably at this rate. And yeah, so I'm gonna start out by drawing a thumbnail for a future video. Now I won't. Hear me out here. I won't go into the specifics on what the video is, but you'll maybe figure it out once you see the drawing. So let's go.
I can't wait to see this vominate. I mean, this perfection.
So I think I'm gonna start with a gray background, and I think you're gonna maybe understand why. I almost never do white backgrounds. So everyone else, I'll give you all the tour of how I do my art. Usually I have a reference, but I'm going referenceless this time because I think that might be more enjoyable.
Oh dear.
So I don't like white backgrounds because they're kind of gross, but unless something really appropriates for it, then I do it. So then I put the background color in my color too, so that way when I press the eraser, nothing bad happens, or if I right click, I can fix the color. And I always got to outline everything in black, very important. We're trying to get, make sure everyone can see the features. So what we're going to do today, now Megamind is involved in this first piece of art, but he's kind of in a lesser form. You'll see what I mean. So, first of all, we're gonna make there we go. Is that too big? It's a little too big. All right, get it.
I'm just watching in awe. Like, I've seen him draw before. I know what it looks like.
He's seen my magnum opus.
I saw him draw his Sonic 06 arts
live.
Live.
I don't think you can like surpass that in terms of like quality content of viewing.
But that was literally just a random day after a recording session.
I don't even remember what prompted me to do it.
I don't either. Like, you just wanted to review Sonic 06 or something. Like, it was
I wanted to make I wanted to make a joke review, but I don't recall what prompted me to start a an amazing drawing for it. And that drawing to this very day I still think is the greatest drawing I've ever drawn in my entire life. Alright.
It's a jar of mayonnaise. I love it.
Damn, he knows. I mean, what else would it be? Let's be honest. So, okay. I always use this brush. There's a lot of options here, see, but I always use this brush, and I always use the default size.
I mean, not that anybody would ever be stupid enough to use the air can for the drawing, but I don't know, that's just stupid. Also, don't go to a Twitter. There's definitely no incriminating evidence to me. None whatsoever.
And then, we're going to make a little band right here. See, this is also another reason why I didn't make the background white.
Fair enough.
Mayo usually has yellow caps, so... What's your favorite color? Is it...
I'm partially colorblind, so you're asking the wrong guy.
I'm just going to go with orange for your old username.
Fair enough.
It's gonna be the band, and this is gonna say Mayo.
If you can't fit it, just put dir.
Oh, yeah, that's what I planned on doing. Perfect. Now I gotta... Now, see, there's gonna be a little more.
Whoa.
What color are your eyes?
Blue. Why?
Thank you.
That's terrifying. Change it back.
No, it's
Actually,
staying.
don't keep it.
It's staying that way.
Okay.
I
should have told him my eyes are black.
Got a little nose right here. Now this is terrifying. Yeah, I'm not changing that.
It looks like a bat.
So we're gonna do
A really deformed bat.
We're gonna do like I think that's fine as is actually.
Looking at it again, it actually isn't so bad. So
Sure.
it looks like a nose.
You sure it's not that bad anymore?
Have you seen some of the terrible monstrosities I've made?
That is true. Then we do this. Transparent selection. I know it's... I'm supposed to have the background color supposed to be white, and this would work fine, but whatever. See, I'm like a paint connoisseur, you could say. So then, yeah, you know, you just go through the drawing motions at this point. I got to give him a little mouth, because he is the Mayo Doctor.
Of course.
You know.
You have to be able to talk to diagnose people.
He identifies as Mayo. And then what I'm going to do is, instead of keeping him at the bottom, I'm going to move him up like that.
Wait, so that time it didn't...
What?
Or oh no, it's because the background is... Right, okay, never mind. Because when you was moving the mouth, it had the background color.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was kind of like vaguely explaining. Alright, so then we're gonna
I don't use paint that often.
We're gonna give him little feet.
Part of me wants to use paint for my own variant of this, though.
We're gonna give him little feet here. Now, you guys might be wondering, what does this have to do with Megamind? Don't worry, you'll see. You'll see. Megamind shows his appearance here. We're giving you the Sora Chew treatment here.
Yes! I wouldn't want it any other way.
Because when I think of you, I think of Kingdom Hearts. So I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing.
Terrible mistake.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but that is what I think of. All right, then you get the other big shit.
Like we didn't even
talk
about Kingdom Hearts in the first several years of knowing each other too. Best part.
Yeah. And then we did a stupid thing.
February 11th, 2018 will go down the channel for its infamy.
Alright, so your legs are like kind of human colored. So is your nose, alright? I'm gonna do this. And hope it doesn't cover it. Yeah, there we go. There we go. What color shoes do you usually have? I assume black, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect. And then we add
Clearly, I do all my shopping at Hot Topic.
And then we do like this. No. We're gonna do this right here, and then it's gonna be like, whoosh, and then it's gonna be like, whoosh.
Whoa.
That was not supposed to be anything like this, but I am not changing it.
I like it. Keep it.
And then we're gonna do this again.
I don't even know what you were trying to make originally.
They were supposed to be shoelaces.
Oh well, they're not anymore.
And then you gotta give that little, again. Also, oh wait, no. So now we have to get both of his hands, right? So he's gonna have one hand or one arm, right? It's gonna be like this. Now, see, I am known for my prolific hand making.
Oh dear. Oh no. I mean, honestly, this is already way better than any of the hands I've ever made, so...
You look like a cartoon character.
I don't care. It's still better than any of the crap I've made.
I think that's 5 fingers. If it's not, oh well. So you wear white gloves. You're kind of like...
I do now.
You're like a Mickey Mouse.
What's up, everybody?
Then you have human colored flesh for arms.
I do now.
Okay, so there's one important thing I have to add to this arm. So Mayo told me he has a tattoo.
Oh, of course. You see, I'm actually part of the mafia.
It's a tattoo of toast. That looks awful. Ooh, it's looking a little too phallic for my tastes. Let me fix that.
I don't think the extended part down was the problem.
Fix that. There we go.
It's a little better.
This looks much less phallic, but I'm gonna also kind of make it a little less phallic. This isn't supposed. It's not supposed to be phallic. There we go.
All right. Now it looks more like bread.
Yep, and then it's brown bread. And it's got a little black markings because it's no. It's not little black markings actually. I take that back. It's got some white on it because it's toasted. That's the toast part.
Oh, of course.
I guess that's more of like a yellow. Here we go.
You know, I was gonna make a joke about it going back to being phallic again, and turning from white to yellow just makes it that much worse.
Well, that's your tattoo now. It's a phallic toast.
Gee, thanks. What a pal.
It wasn't intended to be.
I've gone from Sora to Mickey Mouse to Toast Monster.
This is the greatest thing. Wow, this is great. Where's my mouse? Where's my mouse?
No.
Oh, it's right here. I couldn't see the little dot. Okay.
Can't tell if I have my own mouse on top.
Now it's time for Megamind.
I guess I only have one arm.
No. You have 2 arms. I'm gonna make the second one now. So I generally like making my arms a little wacky.
Please keep it that way. Please keep it that way. I love it.
Then we do like this. Now he has a tiny hand this time. All right, hear me out here.
I can barely even see my left hand. I hate it. Also, I'm pretty sure my wrist is broken.
I didn't mean to make your little thumb like that. That's kind of painful to look at. I'm gonna change that.
So the arm is fine, but the thumb isn't.
Yeah, the thumb kind of hurt to look at. So let's there we go. Then we gotta do this because Mickey Mouse.
Woohoo!
And we're gonna do that. Let me. There we go. I like this like amalgamation of fat right here. It's just like it's like skinny and then it just gets bigger.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it.
So this is gonna be this.
A giant nail.
There we go. It's gonna be like. So then we can do the brown. I also, as you know, as you've probably noticed, I like to only use the base colors. But there are times like this. I think it shows up on. It doesn't show up on OBS, but there are times where like right now I'm changing the color a little bit, making a darker brown. You can see it right up here. Oops, oh god. Oh. Didn't mean to do that.
Oh no.
Actually, can
that was a monster.
Can I? I just wanted to see what the shoes look like. Okay. And then do that, and then there's going to be...
obviously it has to be blue.
It's going to be a darker blue. Like this. And then... we do this. Like this. I think this is close. It's close enough. Then we gotta have to add a little,
like this is where layers come in handy.
Border. Yeah, but that's not the authentic experience, especially not for me. Oh god.
I use screw it, keep it.
This is avant-garde actually. Normally, just so everyone knows, I would fix something like that.
Yeah, normally, but we don't want this to go on for several hours, so...
I mean, I do.
I mean, you've said before some years end up taking up to an hour, and most of mine end up taking at least an hour. Depends on how detailed it gets, though. Like, the ones where I obviously give less of a damn about it, yeah.
What in the name of God is happening right over here?
I am not worthy. All hail the white dots. All hail the white dots.
Hold on. I will fix this at the very least. This is where the eraser comes in actually really handy. So it's a bigger brush.
Is this the biggest brush option you have?
Yes, it is.
Oh no.
There we go. Yeah. That almost never actually happens to me, so that was kind of weird. I've never seen that one before. I mean, I've seen it before, but I've seen it for things that make sense. This one, I'm not really sure why. Okay. And then over here, oh yeah, I have to change the size back. It'll be like...
We're 17 minutes into this video, we haven't even started Megamind yet. I just realized that.
This is a thumbnail for Megamind month, guys. So this is Megamind relevant in different ways. Now we create the Megith Mindeth. Think that's good. Yeah, it's good. It's good enough.
Make his head giant.
Then,
come on.
Then, yeah.
There we go. Now he's a Megamind.
No.
Actually, he's starting to look a little bit like Squidward.
Now I can't unsee that.
I meant that as a joke, but now that I said it, I can't unsee it.
And then he has his cape behind him, like this. And it's like, I don't think this is looking anything like it was before, but whatever. And then I'll add
limited space.
And then I'll add the spikes. Because, as we all know, Megamind does love his spikes.
Mm-hmm. I wonder how he manages to not poke himself.
He
moves around a lot.
It's Megamind!
Oh, I know it's Megamind.
Man, it feels so good to be able to say that again. If anyone wasn't aware, and I still am, I've been sick. So some of the videos of this month are sick me. Then and at that time too, they were like sicker me.
Yeah, it's basically just some of the ad reactions though, and Best of Megamind.
Here's a little tidbit for everyone. When we were recording, I don't remember. We had to do 2 takes because it didn't record his audio, unfortunately, the first time around.
Mm-hmm.
But in one of the takes, I had to hold in a cough really bad.
I think that's the one that we actually got.
Yeah, at the end of an advert.
Yeah, that was the second ad. I remember that.
And I legitimately I had to hold it in because it was like a bad cough, and I knew the cough was coming. I was like, oh god, what am I gonna do? and I just let my life go with the short video, and then I think like 5 seconds afterward, I think I let it out because I had to. It was so bad. I had to let out that cough so desperately. Not gonna let this go probably down the entire way. I'm probably gonna stop it at about his neck or his chin.
This is taking a bit of time, so.
Yeah, let's do that. And then a few more over here. It's dark in my room. It's like I'm a fucking hermit. Let me turn on my light real quick. Ow! Oh! Did you hear my knee? Hit my desk.
Oh, that was your knee.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna do that. There we go. It's the last one. And then. Oh, oops. Forgot to change that to black. Let's try that again. Oops. No. Don't fill it. He's not. No. He's not a pitch black.
The Hot Topic thing was a joke, I swear.
And here's Megamind. Giving his.
Mega toothy smile.
Giving his mega laugh. Or, well, it's his mega smile for his mega laugh. Now this is the part where the having a reference generally is really nice, but it's more fun if I don't do that.
He has 2 eyes. His eyes are green. I've had to draw him enough times.
I know his eyes are green. I don't remember if they're light green though.
It's a decently light green.
Good,
Again, I've had to draw this enough times.
And then this one is like, ooh.
Ooh.
And then here's this other.
That one's gonna be kind of difficult.
There we go. That eye is particularly large. Oops, I pressed Alt. Then I do sometimes detail the little things out, like this. Can't just have that being blue. So just do that. There you go. It's like the only time I ever do stuff like that.
I love it.
And then this one's the eyebrow is gonna be the real hard one, but he's gonna be like, oh. He's gonna be like, oh. I'm gonna make it thick that way you can see it. Same
it's
thing.
a whole depth.
Same thing with this one. And then there we go. And then I had to have he has to have like a little bit of a nose. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be like. Oops. There we go. And that is the thumbnail.
He doesn't have ears.
The thumbnail. I know that's gonna be really hard to do. That would be behind his. Well, I mean, I guess I could. But the hardest part is
not that big a deal.
The hard part is black outlining with the black.
For what it's worth, like every single time I've made Megamind things, I always forget the stupid ears. That's why I bring it up.
So this is the first.
One time I literally uploaded the video, and then I found out after the fact, oh crap, I forgot the ears.
So this is the first of our thumbnail for another video. You can probably guess what the video is gonna be.
Yeah. It took you 23 minutes and 40 seconds.
Good. I'm glad. It's actually kind of on the shorter end of things for me. I'm just gonna
don't forget to save it. That's
save
important.
It. I have
somewhere you can find it.
I have no idea. Okay, it doesn't pop up on here, which is actually probably for the better. And yeah, definitely for the better.
Yeah, let's see, anime waifu, and that's not even the. Let's see, a fidget spinner and some other phallic imagery.
A lot of this is album art and stuff like that, funny enough. This I'm never going to get rid of, mostly because of the name. It's a joke between a few friends of mine. But you guys can't see it, and I'm actually kind of glad you can't, because then YouTube would ban us, probably.
I would try to ban you.
I'm calling this video, or this image... Can't say it out loud. Oh, you guys are gonna see it up there, anyways. Oh, that's awkward.
Oh, well, okay, whatever. It's not like this is gonna be secret for long anyway.
True. It won't matter by the end of the month, so. All right, that's the first piece of art.
Time for the second one?
I guess I'm gonna be making at least one more.
It's 25 minutes on the dot. Okay, that's perfect for me.
So what? Of course.
Let's see. Let's check on this. How about one of the ads?
Which ad we going for?
Or actually, no. Even better. Yogaidr. I feel like it has to be you if someone makes that one.
I think I know what I think I knew how I was going to do this too. Okay, so what I'm going to do is it's going to be like I think I'm just going to do it like this.
I don't know if you can hear there's a dog barking outside. I just feel like I have to acknowledge that.
I do not hear it.
Oh, well, yeah, well, we have a neighbor's dog outside barking.
Oh, I know. I've heard him before. I don't think he's really cropped up in any videos. I could be wrong on that one, but I don't think he's cropped up on any videos. Maybe once. There's bound to be a time that it's happened. Okay, and then what we do here is this. This one's probably going to be fairly detailed. Just an FYI. But it'll be for all the right reasons. You can trust a man with a Twitter like mine.
So it's times like these where you're very grateful that I don't include your Twitter link, right?
Yeah, guys, please do not go to my Twitter. That's not reverse psychology. Just don't.
It's not worth it. This is the YouTube channel that directly tells you not to hit the notification bell.
This would be a perfect time for me to have a reference, but you know what? I think it'll be better without a reference.
I can find one for you if you want it. But
I have the thought of basically full body Megamind in my head, but I'm just gonna go with what my mind remembers.
I wonder if there has to be full body Megamind renders out there, right? I didn't see any when I was searching for reference images, which is why I wonder.
It's gonna be like this.
Is there not?
There's probably an image. You probably go to like a video of a trailer and find it.
I mean, it's not a render, but in fact, this might actually be fan art, but it's something.
I don't need no reference.
Also, I feel like I'm in a very dark spot of the internet from this.
Are you on DeviantArt?
I'm on Google. Just give me some very strange results.
Yeah, welcome to Google. Try to find something normal. You find the exact opposite. It's funny because Google has like this. Speaking of DeviantArt, it has like a DeviantArt effect where you try to find something, and it just doesn't go that way. They give you some weird stuff that you just don't want to look at. Mm-hmm. Especially if you dig far enough in the images tab. Then you start getting some weird stuff, dude. It gets out there. So it's gonna be like.
Why is this one of the first search results?
I don't know. It's gonna be like this.
Oh,
you might hear a baby crying.
I don't hear the baby. I just hear the dogs.
He's not, but he might. He's not even a baby. He's a child. But whatever. Same thing to me. If you're a baby, you're a child. If you're a child, you're a baby. I think you might have an idea where this is going to be going.
None whatsoever. I thought you were going to give Megamind a dress at first, but now it doesn't seem like that's the case, so now I'm very confused.
It's definitely not the case. I have no idea who's now in my home, but I expect this to be much louder. So, how am I gonna... I'm gonna kind of half-ass this at the same time.
Half-ass detail, that always ends well.
Because he has a black... His like entire outfit's like black, right?
It's blue and black.
Yeah, but it's like mostly black is the thing.
I would say maybe...
I'm thinking his like...
Maybe 2/3.
I'm thinking his like mega armor... Mega clothing, you know, when he has stopped
when he goes full...
Yeah. That's like pitch black.
I don't have a cross-reference for that one, but...
Don't worry, I got this.
Actually, no, that one's actually more blue than black, surprisingly.
Post a reference image in Skype, please. Help me. I think I need a reference image to make this as perfect as possible. I'm not changing his feet, but for perfection's sake.
Sorry in advance because the resolution is terrible.
I don't care. As long as I can see the colors, I think, and like the general details. There we go, yeah. No! There we go.
I'd say that's mostly blue. Like, there's definitely a lot of black, but...
So it'd be like... God, there's a lot of black on that. There's like some blue. Ignore my tabs, Mayo. Please.
I wasn't looking at them, but now I want to see them all.
It's just a lot of tabs.
Half of them are dead.
Because I killed them.
I wonder why.
It's because it's Chrome and it's a resource hog. And then I'm like, wait a minute. It's because I have so many tabs open. Actually, I think I know who's over at my house now. I think. I don't know why they're here. I want them to leave. Can you ask them to leave for me?
Hey, can you leave his house? I don't think they're gonna listen.
They left.
I thought you were joking at first, but I don't hear them anymore.
No, they're gone. they outie. They outie. I know this technically isn't gray here, but just for the sake of like everything not being black, I'm gonna make this a really dark gray. It's gonna be darker than this. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. There we go. Now, let's make that a darker gray. Very dark gray. Again, this is just for the sake of diversity. Ignore that. Sometimes I just accidentally click when drawing things. Like sometimes when I'm like holding down left click, I'll accidentally press right click often, and then it like deletes every single all the work of the stroke you were doing, and I don't know why it does that. I don't know offhand if Photoshop does that because you use Photoshop, but
it does. And then I mean, I've mentioned this before back when we were helping DKC3, but my mouse loves ghost inputs or ignoring my inputs. That's part of why I take so long.
You should get
I'm constantly fighting myself.
You should get a new mouse.
I can't afford a new mouse.
Can you afford?
I can afford the Team Sonic Racing merch I got though, so I might not have much of an excuse.
The priorities are in a very weird location. Actually, no, they're in a perfect location. I take that back.
Yeah, like, they're in the perfect spot. I bought him a Megamind Ultimate Showdown. That doesn't even work.
That was just unlucky.
Yeah, I don't know if this part goes up first or that video. I think this goes up first, but whatever. We mentioned the video anyway, so.
Yeah. You also see it.
Yeah.
Guys, his copy was broken. And we're really upset.
But that's why there's so many ad reactions this month, but we had to compensate.
Yep, it was ruins. Unfortunately.
Because or somewhere between 9 to 11 part LP suddenly had to be scrapped down to 4, and that hurt us.
But I got us covered.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily.
Ads. Lots of ads. We actually have excess ads.
I found so many ads. I mean, I shouldn't be too surprised.
Chase Bank and Airheads. Thanks,
Yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah, the Chase Bank one is still weird. I mean, honestly, you know, we talked about this earlier, how Sonic had a progressive ad. Why didn't Megamind have one? I feel like they always just get random movies and stuff just to appear or something.
Maybe that's more of an Illumination thing. That seems like their sort of deal.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Alright, I need a darker blue.
Illumination spends half their budget on marketing.
There we go. There we go. Oh, wait. I kind of screwed this up, but whatever. I'm going to keep it as is. And then I'm going to do... It's going to be like... Like...
Whoa!
So this is gonna be, I'm gonna make something a little wonky. Because I don't know how to do this properly, but it's whatever. Let's just do like this. I think it's supposed to be more actually like this. There we go. There we go. And then this goes like this. Whoa. Whoa.
The dimensions.
Whoa. And this is like extra dimensional, bro.
Oh, you should have made this in VR.
You can tell everyone that story if you want.
Oh, you're talking about... Okay, that is not where I was going with that, but
I know, but you can tell everyone that story if you would like to have a nice conversation about something.
You're talking about your Sonic art.
Yes, I am.
Oh my god.
I made these legs way too long, so I'm gonna compensate by making his body really small.
I don't know all the details. You and M probably know more about it than I do, but basically he decided he wanted to recreate his Sonic model from what he made in Sonic 06's thumbnail and the Sonic Sega Racing, basically all of his Sonics. He wanted to create that in VR, so he went out of his way to create a 3D model that he could use in VR chat and the like.
This was like... It was worth it.
In a day.
It was worth it. Just letting everyone know. I'll have everyone know it was definitely worth the like 16 hours it took to properly get it to work.
Everybody loved it apparently.
And everyone loves it. It's awesome. I think it's great because everybody loves it and stuff. There we go. Now do you see where this is going?
Yes, although I have to say that the fact that his back bends over 90 degrees looks extremely painful.
I don't know a better way of making it.
Well, I know, like, there's not really a... You have limited space with your resolution. There's not much you can do.
I'm just going to make these the dark gray so you can kind of make out. I mean, you're not going to be able to make out on the thumbnail, but...
But we can see it here, and that's what matters.
Yeah. I have to compensate so hard. Then it's gonna be like, I guess this is the part where it's like, this is like semi-accurate and also not accurate at the exact same time. Which sounds about right for my art.
Yes, for your music.
Sorry, music's on my mind because of this.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're gonna go old-fashioned microphone. This looks like a fucking egg.
Happy Easter, everyone.
Yeah,
How does this go up?
I hope it goes up on Easter. Please tell me it does.
One day off, I think.
We could
Actually,
make...
hold on. What? just to be sure, like, because I have the calendar over there.
It's the 21st.
It's one day. You know, screw it. I'm switching the days.
I was about to say you can make an exception here.
It's really not that big. I'm just gonna switch days around a little bit. So this goes up on Easter now.
This is gonna be really hard to do.
And I guess, sure, I'll put the ad reaction there because that's already done.
Okay, never mind. That actually wasn't as hard as I was initially anticipating. Then we gotta do his little this little.
Mind me just messing with the spreadsheet a little bit.
Everybody mind him.
Please mind me.
Everybody comment. Tell him he's a big poopy head.
You're not telling me anything I don't already know.
Oh my god. You're not supposed to accept that.
Oh.
You're supposed to be like, no, I'm not a poopy head. I'm a mayonnaise head.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm having a little bit of an identity crisis after that last drawing. I'm Sora, Mickey Mouse, and I'm a Mafia member, and I have a broken left arm. And
I don't know why you're putting together a tattoo with a Mafia. This isn't the Yakuza.
Why are you putting Yakuza together with tattoos?
Because in Japan, it's not good to get like, tattoos are bad because if you have a tattoo, they think you're a part of something as akin to the Mafia or the Yakuza as it is up there. So basically, they're the people that like the Yakuza, as far as I'm concerned, as far as I'm aware, they generally have a lot of tattoos. Same thing, you know, with like gangs and stuff, you could say. I mean, I guess I can kind of see it. Mafia, not really. But if you said gangs, I guess I could kind of see the resemblance. More so, I guess. Because...
Mafia is a gang. It's just organized gangs.
Well, I mean...
Other organized crime is.
Gangs are organized crime. But I can't think of... I guess I'm thinking more of, like, The Godfather. I know it's a movie, but, you know, I'm thinking of, like... Well, when in The Godfather do you see them all having buffed out with tattoos?
I've never seen Godfather, so I don't know.
They don't. You haven't seen The Godfather? Are you even a human?
Like, I have a very long list of movies that I apparently have to see that I have zero interest in watching.
I can understand not, like, wanting to watch The Godfather. I mean, for God's sakes, The Godfather 2, I think, is like 3 hours. But I'm just surprised that you've never... At least you've heard of it. Like, I'm giving
I hadn't even heard of it until high school.
I mean, that makes sense, though. I'm going to be completely honest. I think I learned about it when I was in high school.
It's like, oh, well, it's a movie that came out in the 50s, whatever.
What? It came out in the 70s.
I've been lied to. Well, that's still way too long.
Are you thinking of Citizen Kane?
Never even heard of that.
Wait.
What's Citizen Kane? What?
Citizen Kane is a movie.
Apparently.
It's well known to being considered one of the best movies of all time.
You can tell how much I care about the art of cinema.
I love movies. Who wants to know Endgame spoilers?
You know, honestly, you could tell me, I wouldn't care in the slightest because I know I'm not going to go watch it anyway.
Time for me to tell you guys Endgame spoilers. Ant-Man goes into Thanos' butt. Okay, I'm not going to continue that theory.
Theory? I was told spoilers.
Please tell me you've heard of that, by the way.
I don't care about Marvel at all.
I'm gonna tell you about that theory because it's really funny. So, do you know what Ant-Man does?
No, I haven't seen the movie.
He shrinks and grows. Like, that's his power. He's a shrink dude. He's a shrink dude and a grow dude. All right. So somebody made a theory a few months back that Thanos would get killed in Endgame by Ant-Man turning small going up Thanos' ass and then expanding out of it, effectively killing Thanos.
I really hope that happens, actually.
And to make it even more funny, the directors, the Russo brothers, one of the Russo brothers, their Instagram photo, I don't know if it's still this, but one of their Instagram avatar was 2 circles, and then I think the left circle said Thanos' left cheek, and then the one on the right said Thanos' right cheek. Then there was a circle in the middle, and it said Ant-Man. And I couldn't believe it. This
was their Twitter?
No, the Instagram.
Oh.
Which is even more funny because they have a ton of followers there.
Well, doesn't look like it is.
There's 2 Russo brothers, so it could be there could be another one. Consider that.
No, it's not. It's them. Because they're talking about Endgame.
Oh, they changed it then. But it was that. I know it was that. I checked it, and it was like... You know, I'll do a quick little drawing just so you guys can know. It was like this. Oops. It was like this. And then it said, like, the R for right cheek, then left for the middle cheek, and then there's a circle right there, and then this was Ant-Man. And that was their picture for a really long time. It was really funny. And everyone thought it was a joke, like, because in a server I'm in, a Discord server I'm in, they posted it, right? And they thought and we all thought it was a joke, but it turns out it wasn't a joke. That was genuinely, what's it called? Their picture, and it was just funny. I was like, I'm glad they acknowledged this stupid theory that turned into a meme. There we go. There we go. I've had this idea cooping in my head for a while, by the way. Because I think when he was talking about the thumbnail to this, I told him, I was like, I have an idea.
I feel like if he was going to do any of them, it had to be this, right?
It's only fitting. This is the worst nose I've ever created, but I'm not changing it.
It would literally look better with no nose. Keep it.
You can't force me to change this. It's art. It's not a phase.
You say so.
It's not a phase, Mom. It's art. And then I think I'm gonna make his outfit like a darker gray. It's basically black, but I want it to be at least a bit distinguishable. You know what I mean?
Okay.
This is great. And then I'll just add the gold color.
What about his other arm?
Huh? Oh, yeah, his other arm too. I don't remember how to properly make like a nice gold. I think that'll do. No, he's got one arm, didn't you know?
Everybody has one arm.
Deleted scene. He only has one arm. Guys, we're just really upset because he's not getting his Sonic merchandise. I'm upset for him.
I know. They sent me a message saying that it had been shipped out. And to be fair, I have a working tracking number, so it might be happening still. It says the 19th.
The thing that scares me about that is I would be terrified that it would get lost in transit.
I'll let you know if something shows up on the day it's supposed to arrive.
Okay. Hopefully it doesn't. I remember I bought something. I think it was like an album, and it didn't get completely lost in transit, but it took like 2 weeks to get to me, and it was the scariest thing ever for me because I didn't want to lose something I bought. There was also fucking Smash Bros. Ultimate, which, if nobody knows the story about that, basically I got Smash Ultimate, and Amazon said that it was out to ship way earlier in the day, and it wasn't. And then they said it was out to ship again. And so basically it was like in San Francisco, and then it left San Francisco, and then it went back to San Francisco, and then it left San Francisco, and I was not happy.
Look, man, that was right in the middle of Christmas craze. You gotta give them a little slack.
Oh yeah, no, I don't like blame them entirely. I'm just like, I was just pissed because it was like, of all the days, it's got to be this one or all the games or whatever. And then I was scared for when that is a small arm. And I was scared for when what's it called? Kingdom Hearts 3 inevitably came out, because I was like, I'm afraid the same thing is gonna happen. Thankfully, it didn't. I think you got yours physically, literally.
Yeah, I got mine at GameStop.
Yeah, literally just so he could avoid such an issue happening.
That, and I was able to get the spread, which I can never hang up because my brother is obsessed with Toy Story, and if he ever sees it, I'm never seeing that thing ever again.
What is it?
It was an explicit spread that they gave us when you pre-order at GameStop. Oh. That's Donald, Goofy, Woody, and Buzz. And they're on the Toy Story world theme.
Goober. Still don't like that world.
I mean, there was a pull between three of them, and Toy Story won by a mile because everybody just liked Toy Story.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's popular. I mean, a lot of people still like the world. I don't like the world though. I am an avid disliker of the Toy Story world. Yeah.
I still think that world is fine. But I will openly acknowledge that, yeah, the geeks are really obnoxious to fight, but that doesn't ruin the
There's literally, like, I think I wouldn't be upset if, like, I could leave the stupid, like, I could fight them not inside the fucking mechs.
Well, I mean, you can.
You can, but it's so unoptimal. And so it takes so long to kill them. Even if you're like really high level, it still takes forever to kill them, unless you're in the mechs themselves. And that is my biggest issue with that level. And I will never like it to this very day. But you know what? At least it's better than Frozen.
And that was another one of the things on the poll, actually. Which, honestly, I'm a little upset that Frozen didn't win, because it's the only one that didn't have a transformation. So I think it was that and Monsters, Inc.
Still. It's funny, because literally, like, you know, I guess since we're talking about Kingdom Hearts for a little bit, my friend messaged me, like, last week or something, and he was like, you know what? I actually really fucking hate the Frozen world.
Welcome to the other 99% of the population that played Kingdom Hearts 3.
I know, it was just really funny because, like, it came out of nowhere. He was just like, you know what? I think I really hate it. And I'm like, yeah, welcome to the club, dude. Nobody likes it.
Like, you go up a mountain, you get shoved into some random cave thing that looks like it's supposed to be inside Elsa's tower or something.
It's an ice citadel, apparently, but I don't know where
it's underground, and Larcene apparently made it.
Which, okay. She's got, didn't you know? She has ice powers too, guys.
Apparently. And then you get up to the top of the mountain, you get blown down, and you have to run up the mountain again. Just so you can get knocked down the mountain a second time.
Just so you can get knocked down again. And then Sora's like, are we just going to keep getting knocked down?
You're like, you have to climb up a mountain in Land of Dragons and Kingdom Hearts 2, but the difference there, you only have to do it once and you're done.
Also, there's an avalanche in that movie.
There's an avalanche in Frozen's world too.
Yeah, well, there's not like 5 avalanches. It's just one. I think. It's actually been a really long time since I've seen Frozen. I could be wrong there. But I think there's only one avalanche that happens in that movie. Let's make that a gray. Look at that! Look at that!
Ah!
You can't tell me that is not fucking stellar art right there. It's super good. It is so good.
I love it.
It's so good. Like, look at that. It's like he's like on a stage. This is supposed to be the curtains, but I didn't know how to make them really much better.
It looks like inverted flames.
I know. I started to notice that. And you know what? It's even better like that. And so I'm going to save this. Thank God nobody can still see that. I don't care about the anime. I just care about this.
So that one took you 30 minutes, and the other one took you 25. So this is about the same.
I could have added a lot more. There's kind of more I was going to add, but didn't go the exact way I was trying and anticipating. So, yeah. I don't know if I'm going to do one more or if that's it. Like, what's the deal?
Up to you. Do you want to do one more?
What would it be, I guess? This solely depends on...
I'd go back to the ad, I guess.
Which ad?
That's the thing, because we haven't seen any of them yet.
Oh.
Or I guess we could do Megamind Blue Defender ad, because, we already beat that game, so...
I got this.
It's Megamind! It's Megamind!
My mouse messed up. It's Megamind.
There's a part of me that actually wishes I could make that the thumbnail.
What? Just it's Megamind?
No one would be able to read it.
What, this?
Yes.
Is this the thumbnail? We doing it like this?
No one would be able to read it. That's the problem. It's too thin.
I can change that. I'm trying to think. What would I do for the art here?
Balloon.
Oh. I got an idea.
Okay, let's go with your idea.
Yeah. Okay, I got an idea. It's gonna be like this. It's gonna be semi-half-assed. This might be really fast, actually.
I mean, that's fine. We're at the third one of these by now. I'm sure anyone that's still watching this, which, first of all, thank you for that, but also, I'm sure at this point you want to stop watching, so...
There's only one person that deserves...
Of course, Conehead.
Only one person.
I was going to use Conehead for Ultimate Showdown for obvious reasons.
But
that's fine.
Oh, I thought you weren't going to do it because, broke.
Oh, I was talking about the Ultimate Showdown ad.
Oh, I mean, we could use this for the Ultimate Showdown ad.
I mean, that's fine. You've already started. I mean, there's no reason we can't use Conehead for both, right? He's in both.
That's true. Conehead is my favorite Megamind villain.
He has a giant D painted on his chest.
He does.
It's like, go look at the thumbnail for part 3 of Ultimate Showdown. You haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, it's good. And he's got a big beard too.
Oh yeah.
Like how I'm doing. See, I can do this all based off memory. I can't. He's not a forgettable villain to me. I don't know what color his eyes are offhand. That's something I was never paying attention to.
I think it was just black because his eyes are covered by the cone. So.
Are they? I thought there was just little holes where his eyes popped out.
Okay, yeah, no, there is holes, but it's so small that it's basically black.
I'll just make it black.
At least in Ultimate Showdown, I'm not. Or no, I had one for Blue Defender too, so I'll see if they show. There's no way.
I like how I'm doing this zoomed out. Also, it's how little detail there really is on this character. You can kind of get away with this. This is my atypical skin color. Now, just got to do this. Oops, I made an oopsie somewhere. Either at the way top or right here. There we go.
There you go. Perfect.
And then... I know he's a construction worker. But, like, why does he have a cone on his head?
Because he's the cone head. It's important.
I know they went for... We mentioned this before. We know he went for puns, but should have called him Conehead.
Mm-hmm.
We prefer that name.
So dumb, I love it.
Not our villain. Hashtag Conehead. Hashtag Megamind is awesome. I really couldn't think of something else there.
I mean, think of it this way. Conehead is such a great villain. He stopped us from beating the game.
That's true, actually. He's like, you think you got the last laugh? Which, I mean, sucks when you think about it, because Megamind should get the last laugh always, but...
Oh, always, but... At least he has a worthy adversary.
Yeah, finally. Unlike Titan. Ugh. Even his name, I cringe.
I lose IQ points every time I hear his name.
Titan. Titan. Tatai. That just sounded like I said titty. In a weird way. I'm sorry, I couldn't, like, unhear that. Okay, now I have to do... We have to do this. It's important.
Of course. Of course.
I like doing all caps.
That's fine. I'll make it easier to see as a thumbnail.
It will.
Yes.
Ah!
Uh-oh. Something went horribly wrong. Where's the hole? I don't see it.
There you are.
Oh, wow. I still didn't see it. Good eye. Oh, no!
Is there one on the S? No, okay. It's good. It's good. Then we're going to make Megamind blue. I should probably actually have this zoomed out still. It's Megamind. Seriously, the amount
really low pitch and gruff.
The amount of times I've heard that line is
and they barely say it in Ultimate Showdown. It's so sad. Maybe that's why it crashed.
Yes, it wasn't saying that enough.
That just dawned on me. It's like, what if the game crashed because it wasn't playing a sound file enough?
It's like a fucking safe check or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be really funny. I wouldn't even be upset. It's Megamind. I swear they say it's not, like along that tone in the Blue Defender, or is it called the Big Blue Brain or whatever? It's hard. Yeah. Why would they?
Brilliant is an Ultimate Showdown too.
Why would they do that?
I guess that's Megamind's official title or something.
I'm pretty sure that's like the slogan, but it's confusing when you put that on a title screen. That is surprisingly straight. Like, hold on, wait a second. Like, what the heck?
Like, one of them is completely straight.
Yeah. It caught me off guard. This N is going to look really weird. But whatever.
Oh, like the other letters don't.
There's actually kind of a way you can see, at least in Paint, how well this looks from a distance. You just zoom out really far. Yeah, I knew there was going to be a hole there. Okay, well, actually, let's try that again. So there's a hole in the D and the G. In the M. I saw this hole. Didn't see this one. And then this one I think is right there. I think.
I mean, there's a hole in there, that apostrophe too, and that one didn't freak out, so. There you go.
It's
Megamind!
See, looks perfect.
I love it.
I mean, it zooms out a little more, but you can definitely read it. There we go. That's
our Let's Draw. Think of
Blue Defender.
That one only took about 10 minutes.
Yep, I knew that one was going to be a short one.
A little longer, maybe it's closer to 15, but still shorter than the others.
Well, we'll see you guys in the next day of Megamind.
See y'all tomorrow when we love ourselves some more Megamind.
AKA the Blue Defender, AKA the greatest person in the entire world, AKA I love Megamind, AKA it's Megamind, AKA goodbye.